everybody. I'm glad you could join us for another exciting holiday edition of the KnowZone. My name is Wanja.
And I'm Charlie. Now, as we promised you last week, the KnowZone is full of fun, facts, learning, and laughter. But before we get too far in, why don't we go and join the Junction Juniors in their hideout and find out what they're up to today.
So let's find out what the buzzwords are.
Length, height, size, measure, narrow, train, journey, vehicle, wheel, transport.
Junction Juniors.
So the teacher just gave a tape measure.
Yes, the teacher said I could borrow it.
We used it today to measure who the tallest in our classes.
You should measure me when we reach the hideout. I'm sure I'm taller than Nita.
Nita is definitely taller than you.
You never know. I might have grown taller since today morning.
Do this to us. The Junction Juniors don't hurt anyone.
We help people. Maybe the wind did it. Last year, there was a strong wind which blew off the roof of the school canteen.
But the hideout is strong. It's made of wood.
Password.
But I'm already inside.
Password.
Measure.
Spell it.
M-E-A-S-U-R-E.
What's wrong?
It happened again. Babu stole my biscuit.
Come on.
Biscuits.
But why would Babu steal your biscuits again?
I don't know. That's what bullies do. But this time I'm going to get my biscuits back.
He must have a reason. Maybe he's hungry.
It doesn't matter. We have to rebuild our hideout. Since Babu won't help us, stop talking about him and let's collect what's here. Hey, look! It's a footprint. It's the same size as Babu's. Maybe Babu's one who destroyed our hideout.
Just because he stole your biscuits doesn't mean he also broke our hideout.
But he's a bully, and that's what bullies do.
Hey, look. Look at these footprints. They look like animal footprints. But what kind of creature has both human and animal footprints? What if the creature is in the woods watching us right now?
Creature or no creature, I'm going to go and find Babu and get my biscuits back.
Yes.
Now who's with me?
I'll help you.
Us boys could build a hideout, as you girls could relax.
Why?
Building is a boss job. I'm sure you don't know how many centimeters make a meter.
There he is! Wait! Give me back my biscuits, they're mine!
Give us those biscuits.
Or else.
Papa, why did you do it? Why did you steal Brian's biscuits and then knock down our hideout? I thought you were a good person.
What are you talking about? I didn't knock down your hideout. The only reason I took Brian's biscuits was to give them to those bullies so they'll leave me alone.
But we followed the footsteps and found you.
I promise, it wasn't me. I've never even seen your hideout. Come on, we need to go and help Brian. He'll be in real trouble if Freddy and Amos catch him.
Can't say that. Girls can do everything boys can do. Nita and I built this camouflage net to cover the hideout.
So what? That is weaving. It's a girl's job. James, it's true. Boys could build this hideout as high as a mountain. Boys are better. It doesn't matter who is better. We are arguing and nothing is getting fixed.
Nita is right. Boys and girls are the same.
Okay, let's build this hideout as a team.
Then, if we are the same, then how comes I don't get to wear a skirt to school?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are the others?
Amos, search him. Empty those pockets or else.
Hey, why don't you leave Brian alone and pick on someone your own size? Or are you too weak to bully someone bigger than us?
What did any of us do to you? We could even be your friends if you stopped bullying people.
Go! Quickly, before we change our minds. And you, stop playing with babies. All babies cry.
Crying.
I'm not crying.
So I didn't destroy our hideout.
I didn't. Brian, those footsteps were too big to be bubbles. Bubbles' feet are short and narrow, so they can't be bubbles.
What if Habiba was right about the creature in the forest? I know what destroyed the hideout. Look.
You're such a bad cow, Karoli. Bad cows. What are you doing here?
We came to find out who or what destroyed our hideout.
And since one of your cows has a piece of our wall on its horn, it must be responsible.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just turned away like this and they rushed out of the cowshed. What can I do to repay you? Well, it looks as if you've all been very busy today.
We have Maspidi, and we've learned that boys and girls are equal.
And that bullying is wrong. Yes. Maybe Freddy and Amos don't have any friends. That's why they pretend to be brave.
I agree. If you are kind to them, they might stop bullying everyone.
That's a very good idea, Nita. But it is very important to tell an adult if you're being bullied so that they can help you. Well, this is what I call teamwork.
Junction Juniors forever! Yeah! Juniors! KnowZone! KnowZone! Have some fun in the KnowZone! Junction Juniors! We all need to swear and keep an oath that the hideout is a secret. If just one person knows about the hideout, the whole village will know about it.
Relax, James. No one will discover about the hideout. Only Maspidi and Babu, and we trust them.
And we all have a responsibility for keeping the hideout a secret.
Password.
Journey.
Spell it.
Journey.
Wrong. Try again.
Journey. Open up, please.
We have to do something about that butcher snake.
What has he done?
That bad snake stole my biscuits.
We are so sorry, Brian.
Even from the way he looks, you can tell he's a bad person. Anyway, have some peanuts.
No thanks.
We should do something. We should talk to Snake.
What? He's too scary.
Have you seen his muscles? They're so big, he could crush the world in one hand.
The noise sounded further away from here. No, I'm sure it came from somewhere here.
Maybe we should go back.
James, don't be a coward. Someone might need our help.
But the snake followed me here.
Look! We should go and investigate.
Hide!
Hey guys, instead of hiding, we should be helping.
What? Have you heard about Indians?
What about them?
They perform magic spells.
Maybe that girl is making the man drink a magic potion to stop him coughing. I heard that they have eyes under that thing they wear on their head.
It's called a turban, silly.
I'm scared. Let's go.
Bakari, stop! All those things you guys are saying are all lies. Indians are people like us. It's true, I'm a Muslim, but I'm just like you.
You people are playing with fire. These people will eat us if we don't run away now.
Hello.
You look like you need some help.
Yes, our car has a puncture.
Is that man okay?
He is my father. He has a very bad cough, so we're traveling to the hospital. Can you help us?
How?
We need someone very strong, someone with big muscles, and someone who can replace the puncture tire.
Snake!
Wait! Wait! No, stop!
Not a real snake. Snake is a butcher.
He's big and strong.
And a thief.
Ah, Amishi, I see you've made some new friends.
Hi, sir. We'll help you. Don't worry.
Yes, Brand and I will get someone to fix your chair for you. Come on, Brand.
Come on, Bakari. Let's go fetch a blanket to keep Mr. Sin warm from the hideout.
A hideout?
Mr. Snake, we need your help.
I don't trust them. They don't look normal.
But Hamishi and her father seem like good people.
They are Indians, and Indians are different.
Why are we different? I asked you, why are we different? Just because I'm an Indian, it doesn't mean I'm bad. Everyone is the same inside.
Say sorry, James.
I'm really sorry, Amishi.
Please forgive James.
Okay, you're forgiven. So, this is the hideout.
Yes, wait. Yes, but you have to keep it as a secret.
Okay, I promise, but you have to promise never to judge people just because they look different.
I promise.
So, How did you find us?
I follow the peanut peels. This should help to reduce the fever.
I hope so. I'm starting my new job as a train conductor tomorrow.
Wow, I've never been on a train before.
Maybe I could take you on a trip one day. You could all be my special passengers. Thank you, boys. Have you seen Amishi?
I've never. Guess what, you guys? Mr. Singh is a train conductor, and he said he'll take us on a trip one day.
Will we have to buy a ticket?
Let's see about that.
I love trains. Maybe I could drive the train. When I grow up, I want to be a train driver.
I hear you need somebody who's big, strong, with large muscles.
Yay!
The tire is fixed.
Yay!
You should be able to travel for a long distance without having any problems.
Thank you, Mr. Snake. You're very kind.
And strong. For how long have you had this cough?
For about 3 weeks now.
If someone has a cough that lasts more than 2 weeks, he should go for a TB checkup. But there's nothing to be afraid. These days, doctors can easily cure TB.
I'll certainly do that, Mr. Snake. Thank you.
Thank you, Junction Juniors. Hope to see you again. Goodbye. Bye. 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 I hope we'll be seen us sooner than later.
Thank you, Snake, for helping us.
You're most welcome. Brian, here are your biscuits.
I thought you said Snake stole your biscuits.
Well, maybe he didn't steal them, but he did scare me these big arms and funny teeth, so I had to run away and drop them.
I was trying to give them to you, but you ran so fast. Master Baraka, just because somebody looks bad doesn't mean that he is bad.
Well, I think today we've learned a very good lesson. Never to judge people by how they look.
Yes. I hope Mr. Sin gets well soon.
So that we may go on a train ride!
Yeah! That was very good teamwork. I'm proud to be a Junction Junior. Junction Juniors forever! Yeah! Junction Juniors!
I'm glad the Junction Juniors overcame their racial stereotypes and helped Amishi's family.
That's true, Charlie. Now, after enjoying those 2 episodes of the Junction Juniors, let's go back to the lesson where we learned how to divide whole numbers.
That's right. It's time for Hot Numbers with Teacher Pendo.
Hello everyone and welcome to Hot Numbers. I'm here to help you with your schoolwork and to show you the maths is simple and fun. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Now I'm just wondering who left this pile of potatoes here? Do you know?
No.
Hi, Teacher Pendo.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, I'm so sorry. I'm the one who left the potatoes on the table. I need you to help me with something.
How can we help you?
My friends from the Wild Zone are coming to visit me, and I wanted to cook for them. And there are 6 guests, and I have 12 potatoes. And I don't know how to work out if the potatoes will be enough for everyone.
All right, Marara, it's quite simple to work out. You just need to know how to divide numbers. Shall we teach Marara how to divide?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now we're going to learn a lot about division today. Now the division sign looks like this. Marara said you have 12 potatoes to be shared between 6 guests. So since we are 7 children here, Adeline, you'll help me. So I'll start. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 potatoes divided by 6. So how many potatoes do each one of you have?
2.
2. Do you all have 2 potatoes?
Yes.
Each one of you has 2 potatoes. Aha! So each of my guests will get 2 potatoes.
That's right. So 12 divided by 6 equals 2. That's how the sum is going to look. Let's say that together.
12 divided by 6 equals 2.
Excellent.
Now I know that I don't have to go to the market to get more potatoes.
You're absolutely right. Now let's try and work out how many potatoes each one would get if Marara only had 3 guests. So can I have all the potatoes back in? So Kasili, Awor, and Mulwale will be Marara's 3 guests. Okay, so we divide this 12 potatoes by 3. So 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so how many potatoes do you have?
4.
Do you all have 4 potatoes?
Yes.
12 divided by 3 equals 4. Let's say that together.
12 divided by 3 equals 4.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, is division like sharing?
That's right. Division is like sharing. Remember that, okay?
Yes.
Now I have something else I want us to divide. Can anyone guess what is in here?
I know.
What?
More potatoes for my guests.
No, I have sweets for you.
Yay!
So I have 14 sweets to be shared amongst the 7 of you. But now just move these potatoes here. So if I divide 14 sweets by 7, how many sweets will each one of you get? Yes, Muhia?
2.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very sure?
Yes.
Okay, we're just about to find out. Okay, so let's count together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So each one of you gets 2 sweets. So 14 divided by 7 equals 2. Let's say that together.
14 divided by 7 equals 2.
What about me?
And here, Marara, I have 2 sweets for you.
Oh, thank you, Teacher Pendo. I didn't know division was so easy and tasty.
I'm sure now we can all divide whole numbers.
We still have a lot of fun-packed, exciting segments in the show, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
KnowZone. Have some fun in the KnowZone.
I'm sure you at home are enjoying your holidays. Now, we'd like to make it even more exciting. We will join Maspidi on one of his exciting trips out there.
Hello, people. Would you believe it? I've been delivering milk all day long and now I'm so thirsty. I need a drink to cool me down. Which soda should I choose? Oh, there are so many flavors I can't decide. I know somewhere I can go to help me decide. Follow me. I've come to the softer bottling factory to find out exactly how they make this tasty soda. I bet you can't wait to find out how to make soda. Wow. Have you ever seen so many bottles of soda? The crates have been stacked so high they almost reach the roof. I need someone to tell me how they make this stuff. Let's go. This is Mr. Julius. He knows all about soda and is going to show us around the factory. The first thing you need is a glass bottle. but this one smells terrible. We cannot drink our soda out of this. Aha! Now I understand. All of the bottles are taken to be washed thoroughly in a special machine called a bottle washer. Watch how the bottles move along the conveyor belt into the washer. How many bottles can you count? Now, let's find out how they make the soda. Mr. Julius tells me that the main ingredient is sugar. First of all, they measure out lots and lots of sugar into a deep tank. The sugar is then boiled and it melts into a sweet and sticky syrup. The syrup is then pumped through a broad pipe into a clean tank. It is very important that the right measure of each ingredient is used. If you put too much sugar, it might ruin your teeth. It smells delicious. Now that the syrup has been made, it is time to fill the bottles with the soda. The man is putting bottle tops into the machine so that none of the soda can spill out of the bottles. The bottles are raised by jacks to the right height so that they can be filled without spilling a drop. Now it's time for the bottles to be sealed with a bottle top. Wow, it all happens so quickly, doesn't it? Each bottle is checked to ensure it has the correct measure of liquid in it. When the bottles have been checked, they are then put into crates ready to be taken to shops and kiosks all over Kenya. I wonder where the bottles will end up. Perhaps you'll be the one to buy them. Let's say a big thank you to Mr. Julius for showing us how soda is made. It was very interesting, wasn't it? Now. Which soda shall I choose? I'll have that one. No, I'll choose that. No, I'll have that. No. Maybe this. What about that? I am on Mombasa Island, but I want to get to the mainland Likoni, as I've been told that they sell really tasty coconut-flavored beans and chapati. But how will I get to the mainland? There is so much water, I can't swim. I can't drive across in a car. I can't fly across in an aeroplane. And trains can't travel on water. Wonder if there's another way of getting across the ocean. There's a ferry! Hooray! The ferry can transport me across to the mainland. Come on, people, let's go and find the ferry. The ferry is similar to a ship. It is designed to carry extremely heavy things like cars and lorries as well as pedestrians over short distances. It is a very powerful vehicle because it has a huge engine. Every day, hundreds of pedestrians board the ferry so that it can transport them from Mombasa to Likoni and back again. And guess what? We don't even have to buy a ticket. It's free of charge. Finally the ferry is here. Look at it. Isn't it marvelous? Before we can board the ferry, we have to wait for the conductor to let the cars and other vehicles drive off. Now that the ferry is empty, the conductor is letting all the vehicles drive on board. Once the vehicles have driven on safely, it is time for the pedestrians to walk onto the ferry. Come on, let's go on a journey on the ferry. little bit afraid. The ferry looks very safe, but what happens if I fall into the ocean? The water looks so deep and I can't swim. Aha, I have an idea. That's much better. I can go and explore the ferry now. This is where the driver drives the ferry. It is a very important job. Ah, look, we are nearly at the other side. Oh, careful, driver. That was a very quick and enjoyable journey. Come on, let's see if we can find those coconut-flavored beans. They are delicious. Our journey was definitely worth it.
Now we know the process of making soda.
Oh, we do. And we also know how the ferry in Mombasa works.
But it's time now for us to go and join up with Teacher Pendo as she revises one of her lessons on adjectives in cool words. Then we'll go and we'll see our friends in Spell It, and we'll cap it with an exciting episode of Art Zone.
Hello everyone and welcome to Cool Words. Today I'm going to be teaching you lots of very interesting things. But wait a minute, where is Marara? We can't start without him. Can we call out for him? And 1, 2, 3. Marara!
Oh, hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry I'm late. I had to look for my pencil.
It's okay, now that you're here, are you ready to learn?
Yes.
Are you ready to learn? So today I'm going to teach you something new. But before we start, do you remember a game we played some weeks ago? Something about I spy with my little eyes?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
It was great fun.
Okay, so what were we learning? What was the game I Spy helping us to remember? Let me give you a clue. It had something to do with remembering words.
Oh, I know. I remember. We were learning about nouns.
That's right. I'm sure you remember that a noun is the name of a person, like teacher, Wanja, and Charlie. Now, what else is a noun a name of? Yes, Mbatha?
A noun is a name of a place.
That's right. So a noun is also a name of a place. When a noun is the name of a place or a person, we call that a proper noun. Can we say that together?
Proper noun.
Excellent. So can you think of other proper nouns?
Oh, me.
Yes, Marara.
My name is a proper noun. Marara.
Excellent. So everyone's name is a proper noun. It must start with a capital letter. So can you look at your name tag? What is special about it?
Oh, I see something.
Yes, Marara?
The first letter of each name starts with a capital letter.
You're absolutely right. So all proper nouns must start with a capital letter, and that applies for everyone's name, okay?
Hey, yes. Look. My name. It's on the screen. Look.
Oh, yes, and it's written perfectly. It's starting with a capital letter. Now, let's say all our names and see how they appear.
Jimmy. Akoth. Mbadha. Irongo.
Eguru.
Jenga. Mwangangi.
Now, I hope you remember that when you're writing your name or someone else's name, it should always start with a capital letter because it's a proper noun. Now, let's practice looking for some proper nouns in some sentences.
We all know that proper nouns start with capital letters. Oh, we should be able to see them so easily.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. So, let's see our first sentence. Now, it says, Washera and Abdul walked home with Daudi and Juma. Can we read that sentence together?
Washera and Abdul walked home with Daudi and Juma.
Excellent. Now, which are the proper nouns there? Yes, Njenga?
Washera.
Washera. Yes, Jimmy?
Abdul.
Abdul.
Daudi.
Daudi. Yes,
Juma.
Juma. So we have 4 proper nouns there, which are Washera, Abdul, Daudi, and Juma. Well done, everyone. Now, did you spot the proper nouns at home? I bet you did.
Teacher Pendo.
Yes?
You also said that the names of places are proper nouns. Do they start with capital letters too?
That's right. All names of places are proper nouns. They start with capital letters. Now, can you think of any names of places? Can you name me some of them? Yes, Irungu?
Africa.
Africa. Yes, Keguro?
Kenya.
Kenya. Njenga?
Uganda.
Uganda.
Hey, look! They all start with capital letters.
That's right, because names of places are proper nouns. Now, well done, everyone. You've all been brilliant. Why don't we finish our lesson by playing a game?
Yes!
This is a great game because you can play it anywhere at any time. You can play it while walking from school. You can play it at home with your family. It's called proper nouns, and you can play it with names or places. Now, which one shall we choose?
Oh, please.
Yes.
Can we play with places? Oh, I love hearing about different places in the world.
We are going to play with names of places. Now, I choose Nanyuki.
The next person has to think of a place that begins with the last letter of the word that Teacher Pendo has just said. So, what letter does Nanyuki end with? Anyone?
Yes?
An I.
Okay, so who can think of a place beginning with the letter I?
Oh, me.
Yes, Marara.
India begins with the letter I and ends with the letter A. Now, who can tell me a place beginning with the letter A?
Africa.
Africa, good. Africa ends with the letter A. Now, who can tell me another place that begins with the letter A?
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, good. Great. Afghanistan ends with the letter N. So, who can tell me a place that begins with the letter N? Yes.
Nigeria.
Nigeria, good. Now, the next one would have to begin with the letter A.
KnowZone. Have some fun in the KnowZone.
Animal, chapter, building, narrow, respect, deep, vegetable, work. Welcome to Spell It. Now, Mwangangi, Jenga, and Akoth. You're about to step out of the shadows and into the light to compete for the top prize of the KnowZone Spelling Champion, in which the winner will go home with their very own KnowZone dictionary.
Now, each contender has just 30 seconds to spell correctly as many words as possible. If you want to hear the word again, simply say repeat, and the word will be repeated for you. Each word counts as 1 point, so the more words you spell right, the more points you have. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Excellent.
Mwangangi, you're up first. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Mwangangi, your 30 seconds start now.
Long,
L-O-N-G.
Size.
S-I-Z-E.
Short.
S-H-O-R-T.
Height.
H-E.
Height.
H-E-T-R-T.
Widest.
Time up.
Good, Mwangangi. Well done.
Well done.
Jenga, you're up next. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Jenga, your 30 seconds start now.
Low. Repeat.
Low.
L-O-W.
Tank.
T-O-U-N-G-E.
Broad.
B-R-O-W.
Length.
L-E-N-G-T-H.
Litter.
L-I-T-R-E.
Narrow.
N-A-O-O-W.
Time up.
Time up. Very well, Jenga.
Well done, Jenga.
Well done, well done.
Akoth, you're up next. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Akoth, your 30 seconds start now.
High.
Repeat.
High.
H-I-G-H.
Tall.
T-A-L-L.
Deep.
D-E-E-P.
Depth.
D-E-P-T-H.
Meter.
M-E-T-R-E.
Measure.
M-E-A-S-U-R-E.
Building.
Repeat.
Building.
B-U-I-L-D-I-N-G.
Longest.
L-O-N-G-E-S-T.
Time up. Well done, Akoth.
Well done, well
Very
done.
good. Well done.
And now I can reveal the scores. In joint second place, with 3 points each, we have Mwangangi and Jenga, which means our KnowZone Spell It winner for today, with the first perfect score, might I say, all 8 words spelled correctly, is Akoth. Everyone, give her a round of applause.
Good. Well
Akoth,
done.
step forward and receive your prize.
Well done.
Well done, Akoth. You are the KnowZone Spell It champion. Here you go.
Thank you.
Good, well done.
Excellent. Let's give another round of applause.
Hi kids, this is Uncle Supu again, and what I want to do today is make a small car using software. This is software, this is hardware. So first what I'm going to do is make one side, and I start with the back side, make the cabin, and then the windscreen area, and then you go to the bonnet, then you come it down, the wheel space, yep, that's the front one, and then we go behind, will be somewhere here, and it's my one side. You need to make 2 sides, bridge them up together. First, I'll show you how to make the mid-rib, which joins the 2. And I measure. I'm starting from behind, going frontwards, and the center of the mudguard is where I put the first axle point. You can take a pencil and put it in between the wire and just go around. We do it again for the other side. Let's go up to the front now. Okay. Again, I put it next to this one. This is where I'll fold. Let me join with the masking tape. For the front tires, I don't put a loop because I want my tires to go round and take corners and curves. So what I'll do, I'll take another wire, just make another loop in the center, and right in the center of my space here, this is where the steering is going to go through. So kids, I'll show you one I've been working on. I made the one side exactly the way we did. I put a bridge, this I call it a bridge. And then I have the axle, which is down here, and the steering point here. So what I want to do is to get some small wire and join that side. And you put it tight. That's the front part joined. Now I'm going to join the cross member behind here. It's a bit wobbly now. So what I'm going to do, get another cross member up here and then join it. And there's my car. Next, cut wheels from old sandals. I would suggest ask someone much older to cut for you the tire. Next, just take wire, punch a hole in the center, and create my axle. So this one's go behind here. Okay. Go to the front axle now. And this one I'm going to take another wire, and I'm going to make a very small loop here. And this one goes here. I need the stopper to hold it in the center, the other wheel. That's my front axle. And you can steer it and put it through the truck. So you can make your own car like this. Okay, let's go and see some friends of mine who make and play with cars like this.
Uncle Supu is always teaching us very creative ways of making things.
But be careful when you handle the wire at home. Make sure that there's an adult there to help you.
Oh yeah. Now it's time for a good story about how the hare lost its tail. And then we will also join Ranger Rukia. She'll tell us about a tall animal. So don't go anywhere.
Today, I'm going to read you a very special story. We're going to discover why the hare has a short tail. Now, don't forget to look out for this week's buzzwords. So, here we go. A long, long time ago, when mountains could walk and animals could talk, hare had a long white tail, the same length as monkeys. Hare would spend all day admiring his tail, singing his favorite song. Oh, what a lovely tail I have. It's the envy of all the land. Whenever he saw another animal, he would hold his tail away from them, saying, Oh, be careful. Do not step on my beautiful long tail. One day, a long drought came. King Lion called all the animals together to discuss the situation. Hornbill flew onto a branch of a tall tree. We shall dig a deep hole until we reach water to drink and pour on the grass to make it grow. Everyone clapped and cheered Hornbill's wisdom. Animals with horns, like Rhino, said they would use their horns to dig. Others rushed home to get sticks and hoes and pangas. Since I don't want to spoil my long, beautiful tail, said Hare, I will stand here and advise you on how to dig. As they dug, the hare sang to himself, Oh, what a lovely tail I have. It's the envy of all the land. The animals worked hard, digging deeper and deeper. Soon it became dark, but they didn't stop digging. They worked all night under the moon and carried on as the sun rose again. But still there was no water. Dig deeper! Stop being lazy, ordered Hare. Stop being so bossy and come and help us, complained Rhino. No, that will spoil my tail, replied Hare. The hole is too narrow. It needs to be wider. Elephant, since you are the widest animal, stand there and let the animals dig around you, shouted Hare. For 3 days, the animals dug and dug, while Hare gave orders for the hole to be broader, deeper, longer, and wider. Suddenly, Giraffe, who had his long neck all the way down the hole, shouted, Water! All the animals danced around the well in joy. Hare jumped towards them, shouting, Since I am the one who advised you on the correct depth and measurements for digging the well, I am going to be the first to wash my long white tail. It has been dirty for too long. Elephant stopped in front of Hare and said in a booming voice, "No, you haven't dug a single meter, and so you won't get even a liter of water." Hare realized he could not fight with Elephant, who weighed thousands of kilograms, so he went away, muttering angrily to himself. That night, while all the animals were sleeping, Hare tiptoed to the well. He drank all the water he needed and washed his precious long tail. He picked up a long stick and started to stir up the mud and spoil the water in the hole. In the morning, the thirsty animals hurried to the hole to drink the fresh water, but they could not drink because it was muddy. "Someone has ruined our water. We must find out who did it." So when night fell, the animals hid behind a bush and waited. Eventually, Hare came to the well, washed his tail in the clean water that had settled, then started to stir the water to make it muddy again. The animals jumped out of their hiding place and caught Hare. "How shall we punish him?" Lion decided that Hare had to leave their community because he had tried to kill all the animals by denying them clean water. "But how will we be sure that he has left?" asked Antelope. "We already know that he's not trustworthy." Just then, Elephant had an idea. "Why don't I swing him by his long tail and throw him far, far away?" The animals agreed, and Elephant swung Hare round and round, faster and faster. Suddenly, Hare's tail snapped. Hare was thrown over the heads of the other animals and landed with a thud on a rocky place. Since that day, the hare has always had a short tail. The hare also hides from other animals and knows that if they find him, they will tell him off for trying to destroy their water. The end. What a great story. It just goes to show how important it is to work together and to look after each other. I hope you spotted the buzzwords. I did. Well, that's all we have time for today, I'm afraid, but I hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.
Hello KnowZone Rangers, I'm Ranger Rukia and I'm here to tell you all about these wonderful animals, giraffes. Did you know that giraffes are the tallest animals in the world? Giraffes can grow to a height of up to 5.5 meters. That's very high. And their shoulders can be as wide as 2.5 meters. That's wide. Giraffes use their height to reach the tasty leaves at the top of very high trees that many other animals cannot reach. A giraffe needs to eat hundreds of leaves every week. The giraffe's height enables them to keep a sharp lookout for predators who might want to eat them up. Giraffes have beautiful patterned skin. Just like us humans, no two giraffes look exactly the same. Each one is unique. There are 3 different species of giraffes in Kenya: the Maasai giraffe, the reticulated giraffe, and the Rothschild giraffe. You can tell which one is which because they all have different markings. This is a Rothschild giraffe. Giraffes have very long tongues. Their tongues are so long that they can even clean their nose with it. Can you reach your nose with your tongue? Go on, try. Did
Did you know that the giraffe only needs to sleep for about 1 hour every day? I need at least 8 hours of sleep so that I can be alert and a good ranger. Giraffes have got very long legs. Look how fast these adult giraffes can run. Their legs are so strong they can kill a lion with one kick. Wow. Giraffes can drink 12 gallons of water in one go. That's a lot of water. Drinking is difficult for giraffes. They have to stretch their legs wide apart so that they can reach the shallow water. And because of this, it makes them vulnerable to predators like lions because they can't kick them. Lions are not the only things that kill giraffes. Sadly, giraffes are also killed by habitat destruction. This happens when humans cut down too many trees for firewood or build roads and buildings where giraffes live, and the giraffes have nothing left to eat. As loving humans and KnowZone rangers, we must take care of our environment and protect it. Like people and all other animals, our tall friends, the giraffes, have a right to live in a safe environment.
Well, everyone, we've come to the end of another exciting, super special edition of the KnowZone.
But don't worry, we'll be back next week with another exciting show for you. Until then,
Bye. Next week on the KnowZone.
What, man? We don't want people to know that this is bad news.
Hey, don't worry. Everyone thinks it's Nick who's done it.
Tumaini the ant can't decide. Tumaini was a young ant who lived in an ant hill.
Utamu mtupu.